Hey, what's up? I know it's been like 2 years now, but I'm gonna just make another video. I don't know if I'll be making any more Sonic Plush videos, but I'll do a Plush collection because I've obtained a few in the last 2 years. I just thought it'd be fun to make another video on this channel. So yeah, starting off, we have the Tomy, however many inch it is, Boom Sonic, talking one, has the battery compartment in the back. Not sure if it still works, but it's the first Sonic Plush I ever got way back in like 2014. It's what got me into plushies and Sonic, pretty much in general. I got it like at Toys R Us. Next up is the GE Classic Sonic. It's definitely seen better days. Me and my brother used to play with these things outside a lot. We were just making plush videos and we'd put them through hell. Next up is the Tomy 8-inch Boom Sonic. I don't remember how or when I got this, but he's an okay plush. I don't like his head too much, but he's okay. One of the earlier GE modern Sonics, I do not like this plush very much. He's kind of ugly. He does not scale well with his GE counterparts, so he's alright, but I don't really like him too much. Here's this bootleg suction cup Sonic. Ugly, but I don't hate him. I've had him for too long to hate him. I have this, I forgot what company made it, but I remember it used to make noise. It used to make ring sound effects and noises from the games. I've had him for a long time. I don't remember what company made him though, so let me know. Next up is the GE Werehog. Very nice plush. Mine's in really bad shape, but it's still a good plush. Next up is the Tomy 8-inch 25th anniversary Classic Sonic. What's special about him is I think it's a factory defect. It has something going on here. He's an okay plush. Not much to say about him. Unfortunately, we cut the tag off, but it's okay. And just to throw in another Classic Sonic, I have another Tomy 8-inch Classic Sonic. It's just the later version. I like this one a lot more. I think it's more proportionate. Looks more like Classic Sonic. I think his hand was supposed to be stitched to his head, but I don't know what happened there. Here is the Tomy 8-inch modern Sonic. Not much to say about him. He's a little weird looking. There was a hole in his head, and for some reason I tried to hot glue it back. I don't know why I did that. I got it as a gift from my friend at school back in like elementary, and his little sister apparently dropped it in the toilet. Weird. Here's another GE Classic Sonic, but he's in good shape, and I have my older one for comparison. Here is the GE Modern Supersonic. I love this plush. Of course, mine's not in good shape, because why would it be? Really nice. I'd recommend him. Next up is the Tomy 8-inch Classic Supersonic. Really nice plush. I like him a lot. Nothing much to say about him though. He's just classic Supersonic. Here is a funny, aka Kid Robot Sonic plush. I like this one a lot. I don't know if he's very well liked, but I like him a lot in my opinion. I think he's really nice. Besides the printing on the shoe, but I can look past that. Very proportionate, I think. Pretty nice. Not much to say though. Unfortunately, this ugly, hideous, Jack-specific Sonic plush, only reason I have this tag on him is because it has the 30th anniversary logo on it. So maybe it's worth something, but he's so ugly and hideous. Just get this thing out of my sight. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more ugly, I have this bootleg suction cup mall Sonic. I call him Mall Sonic because I got him at the mall for like 20 bucks. I overpaid massively, but I don't really care. Bought him like 2 years ago, so it doesn't matter. He's ugly, get this thing out of my sight. I also have this weird Hello Sonic I got at Walmart. Not much to say about him. He's kind of weird. It doesn't make a very good pillow though. I also have this Hallmark Itty Bitty Sonic that I got as a gift from my sweet girlfriend. Love her very much. He's got beans in his butt so he can sit up straight. Like him a lot. And last but definitely not least is this GE Modern Sonic. The new one uses the same pattern as the GE Sonic X Sonic. I like him a lot. It's one of the most recent additions to my Sonic collection. Also to note, what I've heard from a lot of people is the quality control on these are not the best, and I've seen a lot of funky looking Sonics, but luckily mine is really good. Also, almost forgot about this weird Sonic Prime keychain Sonic got at Target like a year ago. Moving on to Tails, I have the GE Classic Tails, in horrible shape obviously, but I've had them for a long time, been through a lot. Next up is the Tomy 8-inch 25th anniversary Classic Tails. Not much to say about him. He's pretty cool. I don't like his tails though. I also have this much better, improved Tomy 8-inch Classic Tails. Not for any anniversary or anything, but the tails are really nice. I like how they fixed them this time. I have this kind of funky looking Jack-specific Classic Tails. I don't like him a lot, but he's definitely better than...
Brother, what's that?
So I'll take it. but I got them at my local Walgreens. Here is a Tomy 8-inch Modern Tails. I think I got them at like Books A Million or something. I also have the much more sought after Tomy 8-inch Modern Tails. I don't know why, but I looked on eBay the other day. He's like 80 bucks, so I'm kind of glad I have him. I also have this large, I think it's Julie Paula's tails. It's Japanese, so that's what I'm assuming. He reminds me of the Sine tails a little bit. And last but not least is the GE Modern Tails, the new one. It uses the Sonic X pattern, I'm pretty sure. I think Quality Control overlooked this one a little bit, as one leg is significantly longer than the other for some reason, but it's not too noticeable from a distance. Next up is the GE Classic Knuckles. This one is in horrible shape. Not much to say about him. Doesn't really look like Knuckles. He's not too bad. I still like him a lot. Next up I have this Tomy 8-inch Modern Knuckles. He's the one who's using my videos, but there's not much to say about him. Doesn't look a lot like Knuckles in my opinion, but he's alright. But I do like Tomy's 8-inch Classic Knuckles. I like how he's putting his dukes up when he's ready to fight. Probably my favorite Knuckles in my collection. 20th anniversary Jazz wears Classic Knuckles with the tag on it. Very nice. He looks a little bit like Patrick Star, but I'll give him a pass. But last and probably least is the Sonic Prime Knuckles keychain. I didn't watch Sonic Prime, don't care for it. This one looks kind of weird. I don't really know what's going on with him and his little jungle outfit. Moving on to Shadow, I'm gonna get this hideous creature out the way. I lost him for like maybe 5 years, and then my dad found him behind the washing machine when he was working on it. So that's pretty cool. Next up is the GE Shadow. He's in awful shape, and he looks a little ugly, mine does, but the majority of GE Shadows look really good. Not this one. He's in bad shape, but I like him though. I grew up with him. Next up is my GE Modern Shadow. Pretty much just GE Shadow, but super. Also have the Tomy 8-inch Shadow and the Tomy 12-inch Shadow. Pretty much the same plush, just slightly different and bigger. I like this one more though. The most recent addition to my collection in general is this big Shadow backpack I got in like one of them bootleg stores. Got it at Myrtle Beach. He's chilling, throwing up them signs, I guess. I don't know what to say about him. He's a backpack. Moving on to Amy. Here's classic Amy. Also have the GE Modern Amy. For some reason, cut off the thumb here. Looks really weird. I don't have much of Amy, so here's the Tomy 8-inch Boom Amy from Sonic Boom. Kind of a weird plush. It's the one I used in my videos. Next up is the GE Cream the Rabbit. Pretty much a perfect plush. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Mine is of course in bad shape, but as a plush in general, it's really good. I like this one. I also have the GE Chow. Mine's not in good shape. Also have the GE Silver the Hedgehog. It's had to be sewed back together a few times, but it's a nice plush. Of course, these are not meant to be toys, but most people treat them like that. Here's the Tomy 8-inch Silver. I have a few things to say about him. I do like his fur on his chest. It's really nice. But I do not like these hands. They're really ugly, and they do not fit with the style of pretty much every other Tomy Sonic plush. Does not fit, so he's kind of the odd one out. Here's my Blaze plush, GE Blaze. This one's in horrible shape. The print had the outline of her eyes. I think it like faded, so we tried to go over it with marker, me and my brother did, and I guess it bled or faded or something. It's had to be sewed back together a few times. These are not meant to be toys, so and we treated them as such and did not end very well. Here's Chaos. I'm really glad GE made this plush. It's a very nice plush. Next up, I've got the GE Charmy Bee. It had some plastic wings on the back, and of course those didn't hold up, so they fell off. Otherwise, a nice plush. We marked on it a little bit. Here's the GE Espio. I have nothing to say about him, but he's pretty cool. And you can't have Charmy and Espio without Vector. Plush is absolutely massive. Can kind of stand on his own, but you have to fiddle with him a little bit. Here's the GE Big the Cat. His fishing pole is somewhere. I'm not sure where I put that, but I don't know why I cut it off either. Here is Wave and Jet, and the one thing I cannot stand about these two is how absolutely massive Wave is compared to Jet. And in the games, they do not scale like that at all. They're about the same size, and I don't like that, but overall, they're good plushies. Here is Storm the Albatross. Yeah, I'd say he's bigger than Vector, and big, but he's massive. Scary though. Here is the GE Metal Sonic. Not much to say about him. I do not like this That is not good. Definitely could have been made a lot differently, but I'm not really complaining. Here is the Tomy 8-inch Metal Sonic. Not much to say about him, but he's pretty cool. Here is the GE Dr. Robotnik. Not much to say about him, but he's pretty massive. And of course, here is the Tomy 8-inch Dr. Eggman. Kind of scary how tiny he is. Here is the GE Mephiles, one of my favorite plushies they ever made. I was very hyped to get him. Not much to say about him, just he's Memphis, Tennessee. And with that, that is my entire Sonic plush collection, besides a few I've lost along the years. But I'd say that's a pretty big collection. It's took 10 years to get to this point. I'd say it's a pretty nice collection. Thank you for watching. I don't know if I'll be back to making videos. Probably not. It feels weird to make plush videos anymore. I'm getting older, but whatever. Bye-bye.